Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Oh, look, it's Mr. Tate.
I understand you were discussing me earlier. You were talking about me. My feeling about this is that you can talk about me, or you can talk with me. You can't do both.
Well, I'll be glad to do both. Actually, I'd rather talk with you about our thoughts on various aspects of your life and career.
Well, first of all, I want to extend my heartfelt sympathies. Them's the breaks, kids, as far as, this tossing of your salad, as it were. The bitch really tossed your salad, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Well, it happens to the best of us every now and again.
Yeah, did Susan do that to you?
Not yet.
Not yet?
God forbid.
Well, what can we do for you, Geoff?
Well, I wanted to steer the conversation into a bit more of a happy topic, something I'm rather chuffed about, to use the English expression. Perhaps you've seen it in the press. I am now offering 25th anniversary Operation Mindcrime merchandise.
Okay, what are we offering? What are the fans going to get?
Well, now, what's the first thing you think about when you hear merchandise associated with a musical act?
T-shirts.
No T-shirts. No T-shirts here. What else?
Insania wine.
No, this is Queensryche. What would you think Queensryche might offer? This is my Queensryche. I'm sure the other Queensryche are offering T-shirts.
Poetry books?
A rat drumhead?
No, absolutely not. Scott sells drumheads. He is a drumhead.
Okay.
Now, my 25th anniversary Operation Mindcrime memorabilia includes an official yachting cap from when you're out on your yacht, just catching the wind. We are also offering official Queensryche cufflinks to go with your bespoke suit.
Those are some pretty highbrow items, Geoff. Are you sure
Absolutely.
Are you sure your audience is of the caliber of person who would appreciate something like that?
Well, as I've been saying since the beginning of this sorry episode, our fan base is sort of split in two, as have the band. Now, the boorish fellows can stick with the other guys with their baseball jerseys and their keychains and other little sundries, and the intelligent, the thinking men and women come along with me on this intellectual journey. We will all broaden our minds. And while you're at it, why don't you pick up the new Operation Mindcrime wine tote? I've long been affiliated. I've long had an interest in the vino, as it were.
Well, can the fans possibly get their wine tote through the door, say, at a House of Blues?
That is up to the club management, but I will try to put a proviso in the rider that I will sign wine totes, but we prefer to do wine-related activities at wine shops where we have a reputable sommelier.
Sommelier?
And Christopher, you keep talking about my obsession with sex.
Yes.
I would like to let you know that we do have a series of Operation Mindcrime adult accessories, as if you will.
Like what?
What would that include?
Well, we have spreading the disease condoms.
Okay.
We also have the Eyes of a Stranger X-ray specs. Or sex-ray specs, as it were. You can spy on your neighbors with them. It has a built-in video camera.
Nice.
so you can take some snappy films, if you will.
Right.
And it also has wireless. The deluxe version has wireless capability, so you can post those steamy videos directly onto YouTube or one of those other sites. I'm sure you know the ones I'm referring to.
If only Bob Crane were alive today.
I wouldn't know about that, I'm sure. And also, possibly the pièce de résistance. We have this sweet Sister Mary nun outfit, if you're into the role-playing.
Okay.
And if your tastes are a little more adventurous, you'll be breaking the silence of the night with your screams with the electric rectum butt plug.
Nice. Wow. Wow.
Queensryche's really changed as a band, Geoff.
What other band could offer such a wide variety of merchandise? No coffins, none of this other boorishness that someone like, I don't even like to say the. I might vomit if I say the name of the band. Help me out here.
Kiss?
I got that all over my shirt. Anyway, someone the lapels of my smoking jacket as well.
Get the Oxidol out. Wine is hard to get out.
Just send it to the cleaners. Miguel will get me fixed up in no time.
Miguel.
Susan? Miranda, put this in the bag for the cleaners, will you? And bring me a fresh one. Bring me a fresh one. God damn. Anyway, what were we saying? These are the sorts of enlightened, sophisticated products that Queensryche, my version of Queensryche, the definitive version of Queensryche, can offer the fans. We want to offer you, when you go to the merchandise tent, we don't want some orangutan, some caveman selling you T-shirts. That is simply passé. On the verge of 2013, in the year of our Lord, 2013, we want to offer a bit more of an upscale experience for what we consider an upscale band, and which has what we like to think of as upscale fans.
An eclectic selection, as it were.
There we go with the eclectic again.
Is this merchandise affordable for the average Queensryche fan, Geoff?
Well, again, we get to the two kinds of Queensryche fans. Now, the fans of the other guys, the ones who side against me, the ones who say, "Oh, that's just Geoff being his neurotic self." Those people, most of those people, they work at the dump, they work in the stamping plant or the powder coating company. They haven't got two nickels to rub together. They haven't got 2 pennies to lay over a dead bastard's eyes, as it were. Now, the people who are open-minded, who are broad-minded, who have come on this journey with me, they tend to have a lot more disposable income. Your bankers, your doctors, your investment brokers, all that sort of thing. Now, they not only can they afford it, they would actually know what to do with a wine tote or cufflinks or a yachting cap. So we are appealing to our audience.
So Geoff, give me a ballpark here. What does a yachting cap sell for?
Hold on, let me get my Google machine going here. I'll tell you right now from our own merchandise store. That would be yachting cap. One size fits all. It is adjustable with the elastic band, none of those mesh-backed trucker hats that the other guys are selling.
Mesh-backed trucker hat.
The yachting cap sells for $74.99.
Wow.
And it comes in 3 colors.
Nice. Too bad Thurston Howell III isn't still alive.
Once again, I wouldn't know about that. I prefer to think of myself as an original.
So Jeff, will you be doing what? Or the big question I've been wondering is, what are you going to do if the other guys also do a Queensryche Operation Mindcrime 25th year anniversary tour?
They won't. They won't. As we say in grade school, I called it.
You called it?
They will be too busy playing those stupid songs like Queen of the Reich.
Right.
The ones they say the fans want to hear. They will be playing Queen of the Reich to 10 drunks in a bar with a name like The Foundry or The Boiler Room. 10 drunks slamming Jaeger bombs. I will be putting on a theatrical production.
And what kind of rooms will you be playing with your version of Queensryche?
I will be playing opera houses. I put the opera in Operation Mindcrime.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Sure you did.
I sense some skepticism, especially from Christopher.
Why? I'm looking forward to the. I mean, there's not really an opera house here in Cleveland. Does that mean that you won't come here, or will you maybe go to like Playhouse and where
yes,
they have all the plays?
Theaters and playhouses as well.
Okay.
So he'll be playing at the Akron Civic.
We're looking into that. Meanwhile, the other guys will be in Ripper's Tap House.
Right.
Well, that's where you played last, Jeff.
I
just slumming with your fellow singer Tim Ripper Owens?
I don't recall. He's one of these cookie-cutter metal screamers. Obviously, that doesn't pay very well, so he has to do the other thing he knows how to do, which is sell beer.
And chicken wings.
Hooters is shaking in their brassieres when it comes to Ripper's Tap House. They are just living in fear.
All right, well, we'll pass that message on to Mr. Ripper.
I've never met the man.
You have,
not a
because there's
compatriot
photos
mine.
of you on Facebook.
Yeah, I swim in different circles now. I just had dinner with Andy Summers.
And how was that? How was the police member?
Simply did well. We had a lovely clam casino appetizer, and we had the surf and turf. I understand Mr. Summers is a vegetarian, so he had some sort of quiche.
A quiche.
Jeez.
Wow.
But it was full of. We had sparkling wine and sparkling conversation.
Nice.
So did he sign on to be in your band?
We're still hammering out the details of the agreement, but if I can persuade Carrie Kelly to also have a heart attack, Andy's in like Flynn.
Well,
how did Carrie Kelly end up being considered?
Well, it was, unfortunately, many people in the music business are skeptical of what I'm doing, of what I'm trying to accomplish here. Many of them are a bit skittish, not wanting to get involved with the whole soap opera. Now, I do not like to precede my opera with the word soap, but unfortunately that is how this is perceived, thanks to the stubbornness and pig-headedness of the other guys. Now,
Right.
A lot of people are preferring to stand back and just watch how this plays out, but Carrie Kelly, or as I should call him, Ken.
Ken?
That's his name. That's what his mama calls him, Ken.
Right.
He, as you well know, he will play with anybody.
Yeah, that's true. But I thought maybe you had struck up a friendship with Ken back during the Heaven and Hell tour featuring Queensryche, Alice Cooper, and Black Sabbath featuring Ronnie James Dio.
Well, we had met at that time, and we exchanged pleasantries and all that sort of thing. I figured him for another one of those boorish Sunset Strip rejects. And we are still having to work with him on some of the more complex chords and chord changes and progressions imbued in Queensryche material. But he's coming along nicely. I think I can do much with him. I think he has a great future in music.
That's good. Well, Geoff, I mean, the one that always surprises me is it almost seems like you've lowered your standards at the drumming position. I mean, Bobby Blotzer's from what I know you can't have any respect for Bobby's previous work.
No, of course not. But let me tell you something else.
Okay.
You can get lower than Scott Rockenfield.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Bobby Blotzer is a step up compared to Scott Rockenfield.
Really? And drumming or personality or just, overall?
Drumming, personality, personal hygiene, you name it.
Personal hygiene, wow.
Scott Rockenfield, I will tell you, he showers about as often as Zach Wilde. He smells like a mutt.
Wow.
Wow. This is really you're getting a lot more venom out there these days, Geoff. Are you just tired of those other guys at this point? Is that why you're just spewing so much?
I am sick to death of playing Mr. Nice Guy in the press. It's not me. It's not who I am. It's not what I do. You know I'm a straight shooter, don't you?
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm doing here. I'm sick and tired of holding my tongue. It's got to come out, and now it is.
Well, new guy Mike in the chat room wants to know if you're going to make Blotzer wear a yachting cap on tour.
Possibly. It might cover up his bald spot.
Well, that's like calling the kettle black, isn't it, Geoff? Aren't you bald at this point?
Intentionally so.
Oh, okay.
Blotzer, he's a good sort. He's the good old Bobby. He's the sort of person you see him and you just say, good old Bobby. Good old Bobby.
Good old Bobby.
He'll never amount to much, but good old Bobby. He's got a good heart, but the thing with Bobby is he's denying his age. He's got the comb-over going on. He doesn't want people to think that he's in his 50s.
Oh, my.
I, on the other hand, I chose the proactive route. Losing your hair? Just shave the damn stuff off.
Right.
Right. Well, will you change his name on his stage persona to Robert?
We're looking at Robert Blotzer III.
Okay.
RB3 for short.
Right. Nice.
Will you do that with Rudolph, too, your bass player?
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, considering his Cuban heritage, I think it might be Rudolfo.
Nice. Wow. Well, it sounds like you got the whole plan together, Geoff. You must have thought this.
Absolutely.
You thought this out.
Me and my management team, we're working hard and long on this deal. This is not something we undertook lightly.
I guess not.
Well, let me remind you, Geoff, being the sexpert that you are, you said hard and long all in one sentence.
Ooh, hard and long. Let me just let me get this here. Oh yeah.
All right.
Let me pass the phone to Young Doghouse here with my
Okay.
other hand.
All right.
With my other hand. Make it quick. Hey, fellas.
Doghouse, do you have a holiday guest, I see?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
He's in the doghouse with Susan again, so to speak.
So you don't have any problem with him openly stroking himself at your house?
I got the hell out of that room as fast as I could.
What's up, Doghouse? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you.
Sleason's greetings and Happy New Beater, as American Dog would say.
Nice. So what's going on in your world?
Not a goddamn thing. I don't know why he gave me the phone.
Oh, he just wanted you to say hello, I guess.
Lord knows I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Just thinking of your salad tossing story, as it were.
Right.
Now I'm talking like him. Shit. It's a bad story, but like you say, it's not the worst story that happened to you, and it's not the worst story that happened to anybody.
Oh, no, not at all. It's just one of the stories.
Makes me think of the line of the Nashville Pussy song. Mama said, son, get a good one, but I grabbed the first thing I seen.
Right.
Nice.
And that's actually the truth.
Nice. So true.
Yeah, been there. Who hasn't?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, if you don't have anything to say, piss off.
Fuck you, pal. And I mean that sincerely.
Oh, wow.
Hand job.
There he goes. There he goes.
Hand job.
Hand job. Wow.
Holy shit, that was fucking funny. Oh, wow.
It's always
Geoff
good.
Tate, check it in.
It's always good when Geoff steps up.
No other show out there gets Geoff Tate weekly to keep us up to date with this fucking
Nonsense.
the saga of the Queensryches.
Right.
How did we get to be so fortunate?
Because we're the classic metal show.
Well, that is true.
Right.
Wow, thank God.